Please, 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 Ineos, keep Erik ten Hag in his current job. Manchester United, please do not sack Erik ten Hag. Keep him. Keep him. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, title of the video is Please Keep Erik ten Hag. The thumbnail is Keep Erik ten Hag. And yes, I am saying keep Erik ten Hag. No, don't get excited because I don't mean it in the sense of I am backing the manager and all of a sudden I've woken up from my concussion and all of a sudden decided that I was wrong all along and this guy is the manager to take us to the heavens gates. No. Sorry to disappoint some of you. I want Ineos to keep Erik ten Hag in a job because I want the entire fan base to one day come to a conclusion that Erik ten Hag is not the manager for Manchester United. There are still people who back the manager and they have zero evidence, zero facts, zero arguments against the manager. It has got to the point where people are literally saying things for the sake of saying things. And you have to bear with me. You have to hear me out fully. I've almost gone into my evil Faz arc mode. And there's actually quite a few people who have joined me on this mission of watching this shit show unfold and unveil in front of us. Because if I can't explain to you, if the pundits who are ex-players, ex-managers, ex-professionals explain to you, if they can't explain to you, if what you are watching on your own HD 4K 1080p live television and on repeat on highlight, then I'm really not sorry, but you are a lost cause. And I'm telling you this in the most level-headed, in the most unbiased, in the most loving way that I can possibly say it. This is an unedited, unfiltered, raw, real, actual emotion from me. Keep him. Keep him. Just so the people who got vaccinated by the wrong vaccine can finally be set free once and for all. I ask again and again and again, why? What is it that you see in him? Stop telling me random excuses like, sacking the manager, we've been sacking the manager and it doesn't work. Not sacking this manager doesn't mean it will work. What are you saying? Think of what I just said, right? Stop right there, everybody, yeah? Don't just go down and start type and say, no, I don't, Faz is evil, I don't like, just hear me out. The people who I ask, why? What is your reasoning for you to want this manager to stay in Manchester United? And the only thing that they can tell me is sacking managers doesn't work, mate. So sacking managers doesn't work. Does that mean keeping him will work? Because in 3 years, he has only achieved what the other managers that we sacked have achieved. With worse players, with deadwood, with injuries. What are you actually telling me? I have got to the point with some of you that I feel like I have lost and fried a percentage, a section of my own brain. That is how bad this has got. It has been a roller coaster of a ride when it comes to emotions, arguments, love, passion, desire, everything. But at this point, right, I literally just want you guys to watch it for yourself and eventually come through. Just, as mad as it sounds, right? Just go over in that corner, watch it for yourself. Don't listen to our opinion because you don't agree with our opinion at this point, and you not even that you don't agree, but you literally don't even pay attention to what we're saying. 2 years since the FA Cup loss to Manchester City in the first season, I have been Erik ten Hag out. 2 years of my life, I have been hell-bent on this. I have received everything that you can think of under the sun, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here going to say, oh, it was bad. Nah, fuck all that. I knew what I was doing on the biggest football platform in the world. I had the most audacious opinion at the time. And I am here telling you today that I am happy for him to stay. So, just so some of you, can eventually find inner peace. And if the most miraculous thing happens and Erik ten Hag does an absolute madness with this squad, I know for a fact, and this video will be document evidence, that there will be millions and millions of people hunting for me saying we was right. All of a sudden, all these people, as of today, they're in hiding. People had made groups of protecting the manager, freaking fan accounts, stan accounts, letter writing, what's not that they did for this manager because they simply were blinded by his grace. He has not achieved anything that previous managers have achieved already, that we have sacked. I am telling you this, dead looking at you, the fans. There is nothing that you guys can say. Some of you guys, when I tweet you, when I ask you questions, you mumble, you jumble. I give you my time to try. I try to see if there is one person out there that can give me a different opinion, something that will make my brain and the light bulb in my head go bing and go, oh my God, I didn't think of this. Night after night. But I have got to the point where I couldn't give a flying fuck anymore. I couldn't. I will watch the game. I will give you my reaction after the game. It is like Joker when he freaking blew up the building and walked off. That is what it's going to be like. Let it be, because I cannot help you anymore. The man them who've been telling you about this cannot help you anymore. That is what I've come to the conclusion. Lost cause. And this is to the fans that are just genuine, fans. I'm not talking about the people who are Erik ten Hag in because of the media, because of their access, because they were Erik ten Hag out behind the scenes. A lot of them. But on the media, in front of the cameras is different because of Man United and PR and politics and the head of comms of Manchester United texting you saying Faz cannot get in press conference, and the FA Cup semi-final press conferences pre-match getting cancelled because of Faz saying he's concussed and all of this. Fan channels are not allowed. None of that bollocks. This is just to the fans who are nothing to do with the club or whatever. Just genuine, real, honest opinion fans. To those ones who want to keep this manager, I'm really glad that Ineos are keeping him. We've got Brentford in a couple of days. We've got Fenerbahce after that. We've got, games after games after games. Let's just see what happens at this point, right? How much worse can he be? He can't get relegated, can he? Can't get relegated, can we? What are we going to be? 10th in the league? Worst case scenario. Out of Europe. Get punched up by some teams in Europa League. Do a good run in one of the domestic cups and call it a day. And that's when maybe you guys will say, right, enough is enough. The fans in the stadium, majority of them have had enough. The fans in the stadium, and listen, I go live from the stadium, real raw footage from the live from the stadium. The emotions are live from the stadium. Random fans are speaking to me live outside the stadium after the game. You guys see it. I go live 30 seconds on the dot before the full-time whistle, just so you can see the realness in the stadium and outside the stadium. You can hear the conversations around the stadium. There's more fans who watch Manchester United than go to the stadium. So this is important for you. I have gone to some crazy lengths to try and bring you evidence to show that we need a change of manager, and it is okay to change manager. It is okay. I'm trying to be as respectful as I can, but it is almost like telling a child to jump into your arms and you got them. I'm telling you, I got you. Jump into my arms. Jump. I got you. I'll grab you and I'll give you a hug. It is okay. If you want to cry, my shoulder's here. Because I've been there. At the start of Erik ten Hag's career in Manchester United, I thought he's the next best thing since sliced bread. But it's okay. I've been through that emotion. Some of you need to do that. And the only way that is left for some of you is if they keep him and it becomes to the point where, I said it before, you get sick of him. That is when some people respond to medication and vaccines and etc. a bit later. And maybe that's what it is. Literally, maybe that's what it is. I'm tired of hearing the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired. He ain't done nothing that other managers haven't done in Manchester United. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. Nothing. Progressively worse. Management. Worse. Man management. Worse. Squad picking, worse. Substitutions, worse. Press conferences, worse. Fan, media, crowd management, crowd control, worse. Everything. It has to get to the point where there is nothing. When you burn paper into dust and it just disappears into the air, that's how it has to get, where it's burnt down. The emotions and feelings are burnt down to the point where some of you don't care anymore. That's why I want them to keep him. And also, I told you I'm in my evil arc. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to see Jose Mourinho play Erik ten Hag, and I will be there, and I want to see what happens, because I know how the game works. I know the thousands of you who will come for my head if he beats Jose Mourinho, which I don't think he's going to. So I'm sticking my neck out there. I can't wait. Jose Mourinho versus Erik ten Hag. Fred and Amrabat Dagger, both of whom I wanted to part ways with when they were in Manchester United. But Jose Mourinho is going to make do with them, and he's going to cook us. Absolutely cook us. Master tactician versus someone who really, truly, in the context of football and management, is confused. And the other word you already know. Simple. That's it. That's my opinion. Good luck to the rest of you who believe in him. I will continue to watch Manchester United games, and I cannot wait to have the same conversation with some of you. I've had so many people text me saying, I was wrong, you was right, Faz. I'm sorry, You saw it early. I remember Jordan, big up Jordan Valleys, on a live show on that last channel on the last channel that I went on, said, Faz, I don't know how you called it, and we often don't give people credit for calling it out. We always cook people for getting things wrong, but you called it. You was right. People, they don't like, I don't know, my face, Rance's face. I don't know what it is. They don't like our face. They don't like the person who's saying the info. Well, then they don't like how we say it. Look at the info for yourself. Like you haven't been already. 7 games in, more than 7 games in, anyways, because we played other games as well. Do with the information what you want to do. The data that you see on the screen, it's yours to decide. Thank you, Ineos, for keeping him. I'm glad. I said it on Rance's shows, said it on Saeed's show, said it on my channel. I'm glad. Evil Faz, where I will sit back, watch, eat my popcorn, shoes off, socks off, and relax. Thank you all for watching. Take care. God bless. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.